discouraged, though I realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can lose sight of it all, and the darkness there inside you makes you feel so small. But I see your true colors shining through. Whether you're a fan more of the Cindi Lauper version, which is a bit more poppy, a bit more urgent, or the Eva Cassidy cover, which gives us a bit more space and creates something maybe more suitable for an acoustic guitar, it actually doesn't matter as far as this tutorial is concerned, because they're so similar. Same key, same chords, and very nearly the same structure. Where there are little tweaks to be made, maybe I'll mention them later. I'm going to base my version here on the Eva Cassidy cover, and as I say, if there are little things that we need to pick up for the Cindi Lauper version, I'll mention them as we go, but I reckon pretty much you'll be able to play along with either version if you follow along to what we're doing here. Aside from that little picked thing that we've got there, which also serves us for the interlude and also for the outro, there's a very straightforward verse, a very simple chorus, and then additionally there's a kind of a bridge section which comes in once with a couple of extra chords, but really nothing to think about. I'm probably going to pick for the verse and maybe strum for the verse just to create a bit of dynamic range. I'm not going to reach the power of the power ballad, I don't think, quite, but okay, let's carve out the chords for the verse first. Okay, now we'll look at the picking in a moment, but for now we've just got a single 2-bar sequence that goes round, and it's like this: A minor 7 to G over B, and the A minor 7, I'm not picking the top string here. I mean, when we're doing the intro, which is based on the same chords, I probably will do, but for now I'm just going to keep my 3 picking fingers on the 2nd, 3rd and 4th strings. That'll stand us in good stead for the picking in the verse when we look at it. My thumb's on the 5th string, and I'm just going to pick those middle 4 strings together for my A minor 7. The G over B, you could put a note on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string there. That's up to you. I'm probably not going to do that, but that would work fine. In fact, I'm probably going to be a bit inconsistent. I might find myself playing that rather than that. It doesn't matter. It's a D instead of a B there, and it just gives you a little bit more brightness on top. It's the same chord. Anyway, we've got our A minor 7 for 2 beats, G over B for 2, C, and then we're on to F. Now, we're in the key of C here. We don't really need a big old F chord. In fact, I don't think I'm going to play F that way at any point in this song. I'm just going to do this, which is really an F over C, and I'm going to form it like this. Here's my straightforward C chord. I'm going to lift up my 2nd finger from the 2nd fret of the 4th string and put it on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And then my little finger's going to come down onto the 3rd fret of the 4th string, and I'm going to limit my picking, or whatever I'm doing, to the middle 4 strings of the guitar. Okay, so that's it. 2 on A minor 7, 2 on G over B, 2 on C, but actually it's only a beat and a half because we get 1 and 2 and there's quite a lot of this anticipation in this song. It's very much a kind of power ballad trait, isn't it? You with the sad eyes, don't be discouraged, and that just repeats. Though I realize it's hard to take courage. You can just let the lyrics be your guide here. There's a stress on 2 and. Hard to take courage in this world full of people. You can lose sight of it all. And that, there we are again. Da da dum bum. So it's 1 and 2 and. Okay, we'll see quite a lot of that. And again, in the darkness there inside you makes you feel so small. This time it's F and a C. So we're reversing that on the very last time. F to C. Okay, so we get it 4 times all together, and the last time instead of C to F, we get F to C. That's the whole of the verse, and we'll add some picking in a moment. The only other thing to say, and this is the difference, perhaps the biggest difference between the Eva Cassidy and the Cindi Lauper versions, is that on the Cindi Lauper version we just plough straight on through, but here we just hold things for a moment. I've written this out as a 6-beat bar, which kind of equates to what Eva Cassidy does here. We just take a breath. In the darkness there inside you makes you feel so small. But I see your true, and then we get into the first chorus that way. The second verse, it's just 4 beats. The next verse, which is actually a guitar solo, again, it's just a 4 beats. So it's just in the end of that first verse that we get this extra couple of beats. We just tread water for a moment, gather our thoughts before we get to the chorus. All right, let's just have the whole of that first verse. Otherwise, then all the verses are the same. You with the sad eyes, don't be discouraged, though I realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can lose sight of it all, and the darkness there inside you makes you feel so small. 4, 5, but I see your true color. Okay, so just an extra couple of beats there. So here's a very straightforward picking idea that we can use on the 4-chord sequence that forms the basis of the verse. I've got my 3 picking fingers on the 2nd, 3rd and 4th string. So my first finger's down on the 4th string. My thumb's going to be on the 5th string for all of these chords, and it's going to be like this. Just on the A minor 7, I'm going to pick the 2nd string with my 3rd finger, 3rd string with my 2nd finger, 4th string with my 1st finger. And then back up to that 3rd string with my 2nd finger. Meanwhile, at the beginning of the chord, I'm going to pick the bass note, the 5th string, the open 5th string for this chord, with my thumb. Okay, that's it. For the G over B, it's exactly the same thing. And then for C, again, it's the same thing, except that we only have 1.5 beats. So on 2 and, 1 and 2 and, I'm going to play the whole of the F chord, that is the middle 4 strings together with my thumb and my 3 picking fingers. That kind of a thing. 3rd one. And the 4th one, we reverse the F and C. Okay, but otherwise it's exactly the same. That'll do me, probably. When I get to the chorus, I see your true colours shining through. I'm just going to pick things up a bit, create a bit more energy by strumming to give us a bit of dynamic contrast. But that's probably enough for the picking. Let's look at those chords for the chorus. Now I'm going to use a very simple strumming pattern, just down, up, once on each beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that kind of thing. I'm doing it on a chord of C, but it would be the same for anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to be a little bit freer. I might accent some of the up strums to create a bit of syncopation there, but really it's not going to be very complicated. The only thing that we need to think about is the fact that, again, we have this anticipation, just as we did in the verse. We're going to bring some of the chords that would normally fall on the 3rd beat forward to 2 and that's true in the beginning. We get, but I see your true colours. So it's down, up, down, up. I move on to the C directly on 2 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? But I see your true colours. In the following bar, we have a chord that we only see once. I'm going to play a proper G here, but I'm placing a note on the 1st fret of the 2nd string for G sus4. Might bring that 2nd chord forward by half a beat again, just to create the same kind of rhythm. I don't think it matters very much. But I see your true colours shining through. And see your true colours. Back to F and then C. And now we get, that's why I love you. It's F to G. That's why I love. That's a long way, that F there, breaking that shape for G. What you could do is just create that with a G. It's a bit unusual. You could even put your thumb around there, but that's probably enough, isn't it? If I create my little F shape and move it up 2 frets, that's going to do. So those first 4 bars are going to be, but I see your true colours shining through. See your true colours. That's why I love you. Don't be afraid This time, F and C to F and A minor. It's the only time we see that A minor in that bit of the chorus. And again, F to C, F to C. Your true colours are beautiful. Now I'm going to create this. This is a slightly unusual chord, but it's pretty much what the kind of texture of the original does. G, sus2, sus4. And if you look at the top bit, it's D7, sus4. But that's what I'm doing there. And I'm going to put my third finger down there on the third fret of the bottom string. Beautiful for 2 bars. Like a rainbow. And we're into a little interlude section, which we'll look at separately. That G, sus2, sus4, it's important that we don't play the 5th string there. That would be a B if I haven't got enough fingers to do that. But I want to take that note out of circulation. So I'm just going to touch that 5th string with the underside of my 3rd finger. Same thing, by the way, when we play the G, sus4 to G at the beginning of the chorus. I don't want to hear that note there along with the note on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. So that's the whole of the chorus. That's how I'm going to play that. Let's just sing that through. But I see your true colours shining through. See your true colours. That's why I love you. Don't be afraid. Don't let them show. Are beautiful like a rainbow. And that interlude actually is based on the same chords and rhythm as the verse, which itself is based on the same content as the intro. So it might make sense to look at the picked intro now. Now for the intro, this is pretty much what Eva Cassidy plays on the original. I think on the Cindi Lauper version, maybe it's on piano, but Eva Cassidy, or keyboard, Eva Cassidy's arranged this for her guitar. And I'm going to do pretty much the same thing. Okay, so it's very similar to what we've already got in the verse, except that I am going to pick the top string because that's where that melody is. And again, and again. Then we move to the F chord. For the F chord, I'm just going to complete our middle string, 4-string F chord thing. I've already got that note on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. I'm just going to add the others there. And I just need to make sure that I've got that climbing bass line as well. So all together. Then we get open string, open 2nd string, 1st fret on that 2nd string, and we do it again. You with the sad eyes. So you might wonder why I'm not doing exactly that in the verse, because actually it's the same thing. Well, we're playing a solo part in the intro, and I just want something a bit mellower, a bit more in the background when it comes to the vocal part. So there we're just going to be a bit more in the background. I'm going to move my picking fingers down to the 2nd, 3rd and 4th strings. You with the sad eyes, don't be discouraged, and so on and so on. So when we're singing, maybe we just want to recede a little bit without picking, and then come out a bit more with our original guitar part. In the intro and also in the interlude, we got as far as the end of the chorus just now, didn't we? Your true colours are beautiful. Like a rainbow. Show me. Okay, so that interlude is just a repetition of the intro. By the way, after that, we go back in to the 2nd verse. So there's just a few more details to look at. Let's sketch out the form of the thing first so we can kind of drop different things in different sections. We get the intro, which we've seen, the first verse has that slightly extended final bar, into the chorus, and then the interlude, which is essentially just the intro idea played again. And then we get all that verse ending with a normal 4-beat bar, chorus, and then again we get the interlude. After all that's happened twice, we get into the bridge. We'll look at that in a moment. The bridge takes us to another chorus, same as the previous one, and an interlude, the same as the previous one. That takes us into a final verse. And this third verse is instrumental. There's a guitar solo there. That takes us into a fourth and final chorus, and there's a detail here that we need to look at, and that takes us into the outro. Now, in the final chorus, there's a single bar. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th bar. Instead of the F to A minor, we get E7 to A minor, and that's whichever version of this you're playing. It's original to the composition. So let me just stick that in the chorus. But I see your true colors shining through. See your true colors, that's why I love you. So don't be afraid, let them show. There it is. Your true colors are beautiful, like a rainbow. Okay, so that's the final chorus. It's just that little tweak there. The bridge we should look at now. A lot of it is stuff we've already done. This is after the second chorus, then the second interlude. We get this. Just a 2-beat section that leads us into a new thing. And it's F for a bar, A minor 7, and G. I can't remember when I last saw you laugh. And then a rising sequence, 2 beats each of C, D minor, C over E, so I'm just playing the top 4 strings of a C chord, and I really can't sing this bit. I will in a bit when we have a playthrough, but I'll spare you now. To F for 2. You can call me up because you know I'll be there. That's it, the end of the bridge. Okay, I'm going to sing it now. I can't remember when I last saw you laugh. If this world makes you crazy and you've taken all you can bear, you can call me up because you know I'll be there. But I see your true colors. And into that chorus. Yeah, I apologize. All right, the outro, which comes after that final chorus, the one with the E7, is again just the interlude, which itself is just like the intro. But in the Eva Cassidy version, at least, it just kind of starts to gently fall apart at the very end. Like a rainbow. And you could do all that stuff, or you could pick it as you like, or just strum it. And the last 2 bars, we kind of break apart here for the C, and we finish on F major 7. So the F I've been playing all along, that mini 4-string F, but I'm going to deliberately add the top string there. So the very last bit. True colors are beautiful, like a rainbow. And that's how she ends that, and indeed that's how I'm ending it too. So I have the sheet music available if you'd like to get yourself a copy of that. It's all accurately and clearly laid out, should exactly reflect everything we've done here, and of course the Eva Cassidy version too, which, as I say, is very similar to the original Cindi Lauper, so you should be good there. I'm going to let the backing track play after I've had this playthrough, so you can play it your way. Yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully, as always, see you on the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. You with the sad eyes, don't be close, though I realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can decide of it all in the darkness there inside you, 'cause you feel so small. But I see your true colors shining through. See your true colors. That's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful, like a rainbow. Show me a smile then. Don't be unhappy. Can't remember when last saw you laughing. If this world makes you crazy and taken all you can bear, you can call me up, because you know I'll be there. But I see your true colors shining through. See your true colors. That's why I love you. Don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful, like a rainbow. I can't remember when I last saw you laugh. If this world makes you crazy and you've taken all you can bear, you can call me up, 'cause you know I'll be there. But I see your true colors shining through. True colors, that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show the true colors. True colors are beautiful, like a rainbow. Let us see your true colors shine.